channel. So I'm filming this currently at 12:30 at night, and I'm trying to work on this new thing called consistency, and because I'm trying to post like every Monday and Tuesday, yeah. So I finally came up with a video idea, and this is what's on my iPad. So as you know, I have an iPad 6th generation, but before that, I had an iPad 6 or an iPad 2 for about 6 years. A little bit less than that, probably 3 or 4, and then it just died on me because of the motherboard. And I think part of it was I was like used to cheat on games, and how it cheat is when you were on lives, you just like move up your time, and I would do that all the time. So my iPad like just kind of got to a point where it quit working. The old one, so I got a new one because I wanted an iPad for school, and so I have the iPad 6th generation. I wanted a smaller iPad, and that would be this one. Yeah, and I also got a lot cheaper than what I paid for my other one, and I bought this with my own money as well as my pencil. So I just have this coral case. I got it in Target, and all my iPad cases that I've had for both iPads, I always like to have like some type of like cover part to it, like a book. I feel like more safer with it on it. So yeah, when you open up my iPad, my lock screen is a picture of my lock screen is a picture of me and my sister at my homecoming my senior year. So going into my iPad, before I get completely in, I do want to mention there's not a lot of apps on here. There's not a lot of games like my phone. This is like primarily for school purposes. There's like a game on it and YouTube and stuff, but most of this is for school purposes. So the first page of my apps are all apps that come from my iPad, like FaceTime, photos, calendar, camera, like clock, photo booth, all those kind of things, settings are on this page. And my background is just the beach. So then the next page is like find my iPhone, or find my, I guess now, more apps that come with the iPhone. And then I just have the HP Smart app, which is like for like printing and stuff, through like printing to my DeskJet, which is out in my living room, through my iPad instead of transferring it to my computer and going through that hassle. So then the last page of my apps is like where my majority of my apps are. So this is what it looks like. So coming from this side, I have Gmail, and then I have PicMonkey, which is how I edit my thumbnails. And then I have Facebook, Canvas, which is like how my school, like, I don't know, it's like we used D2L last year at Superior, but like this is how they change. A lot of schools now just changed to this. Decimos, which I learned in my freshman year of high school, and now we're using it a lot now in college algebra, so I have that. And then the only game I have on my iPad is Best Fiends. I play it on my phone as well, but it's a lot easier on an iPad. And then I have Google, I have YouTube Creator Studio, Kahoot, Quizlet, Microsoft Word, Notably, which is how I take notes. It was on multitask. Yeah. And then I have Docs, Slides, and then I have Chegg, Study, and then I also have this Symbol Lab, which we use in math, like quickly figure out functions. Yeah, and then at the bottom, I just have messages, but I don't use them on the device. I have Safari, music, mail, files, and then here are all the recently used apps, which are pretty similar to ones I normally go on, because most of the time, like if I'm like doing, like say this is like bio notes I think I'm on. So most, like now, since I figured it out and I just recently remembered how to do it, I will bring I'll bring up my slideshow, my PowerPoint, and multitask while I'm writing my notes. So I have my PowerPoint right next to me and I can look at it. And this is why I do enjoy having this device. It does the same thing as the Pros, it's just a little bit of an older generation. But yeah, that's what's on my iPad, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and you guys can like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you want to see next.